put that price on my head.
No, no, no. They want me dead or alive. They want me dead or alive. I'm just trying to survive.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm making a little quick video about the new Overwatch update, including the map and all of the nerfs and buffs to all of the new heroes. So first I'm going to start off with the new map. The new map is called Eichenwald. It is a medieval castle with lots of tight corners, a few open areas, but mostly tight corner playing areas. There's also two new legendary skins, both for Reinhardt Baldrich, which is the armor of General Baldrich von Alder, Reinhardt's commanding officer during the Omnic Crisis. That's the first one. There should be a picture up on the screen now of that. Our next new legendary skin for Reinhardt is Griefheart. After General Baldrich collapsed in Eichenwald's Great Hall, his armor slowly became overgrown with vegetation. So for the general buffs and nerfs for the heroes, first off for the general overall, for that affects all heroes with ultimates that consume the ultimate meter when activated will now drain the meter more quickly. It used to be 1 second, now it drains in 0.25 seconds. So basically that means for any hero that has an ultimate that while you're using it, it drains the meter, it's going to drain faster. So people like Reaper or Genji and so on. It's just going to be a little bit more punishing if you get killed or stunned quicker within the action of the ult. Now for a few more general updates to all of the characters. Most heroes' abilities will no longer interrupt quick melee. This ties in with Genji a lot later. Ultimate abilities will now interrupt quick melee attacks, so if you're in the middle of a melee, you can ult. So for our first hero, we have D.va. Her defense matrix has been a little bit nerfed. After being activated, defense matrix will begin regenerating following a 1 second delay, formerly 0.5 seconds. So now it's just going to take a little bit longer for it to get back. Which it's not a huge change, but it's a little bit better on some of the other heroes, because D.va has just been really strong and dominating the whole field with all of the buffs that has been happening to her. Our next hero, Hanzo, will now experience a 30% decrease in speed while aiming, formerly 40%. So that means while he has his bow drawn back, that means he will just walk a little bit faster. Doesn't matter too much, he's a sniper anyway. Maximum projectile speed has been increased by 30%, which is really good. I totally agree with this. I love it. It's just not gonna feel, it's gonna feel more powerful, not necessarily a damage buff, but just makes it a little bit easier for him to play in a way. Just a lot better if you like Hanzo. Next up we have McCree. His Deadeye has been a little bit nerfed. Now drains over a 0.25 second period instead of displaying a 50% reduction on the ultimate meter when activated and 0% when confirmed. So basically that means he used to, let's say you activate it and you die and you don't get to shoot anybody. That means the ultimate meter will just stay at 50%. Now when he's shot, it will go to 0. So now it's going to be sort of like Reaper or Genji's ult, where it will just drain over a period of time, which is, I mean, I don't think you can even lock on to anybody fast enough when it within 0.25 seconds. So basically, they're pretty much just getting rid of the 50% reduction to the ultimate meter if you die or get stunned. So be careful for that. Choose your Deadeye very carefully. Mercy, her staff has been buffed. Her healing per second has been increased by 20%. Resurrected allies will be able to maneuver after 2.25 seconds, reduced from 3 seconds. So that just means you'll be able to get out of harm's way a little bit quicker. Next we have Genji. Now everybody that's a Genji main is just freaking out about this. It's a huge nerf. Honestly, I don't think it's too bad of a nerf to Genji. I've been playing him. He does feel nerfed, I will admit that, but I don't see him being, unplayable anymore. Basically, so his double jump no longer resets when wall climbing. So basically that means you used to be able to kind of triple jump. You could double jump onto a wall, run up it and jump off and then jump again, which is I didn't really think of anything of it. It was just kind of, you can still get to most of the places you can without that. For Genji's dash, he no longer deals damage to traps like Widowmaker's Venom Mine or Junkrat's Steel Trap, which I mean, that's not too bad. I actually have never really experienced any problem with that, really. So yeah, and he can't bypass Junkrat's Steel Trap also, which I guess that's sort of bad in a way. I don't know. I don't really care about that one that much. For a Swift Strike, it no longer interrupts melee attacks. That would be his dash. Basically what this is people used to do this combo with him where they'd, and I'll show it up on the screen here for a little bit of a reference, where they would right click melee and then dash, and you do that really quick and it deals quite a bit of damage to almost any hero in the game, but now the dash does not interrupt the melee, so you can still do it, but you can't really do it fast. I mean, you can still kind of do it fast, but it's not too bad of a nerf. Again, these aren't really extremely bad, but at least you can still do the first part, the right click and then the melee. So I mean, that's still good too. But next, for Genji's ultimate, his Dragon Blade, the duration of Genji's ultimate has been reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. Obviously that just means he's gonna get less time with it, and you need to kind of conserve it and wait for the right time and make sure you won't die with it, and just kind of forces you to be a little bit more skilled in the Dragon Blade. For Lucio, his Amp It Up, the boosting of movement speed has been decreased by 30% from 100%, so now it's just 70% increased speed, which isn't that bad. For Roadhog, his Chain Hook, so if the hooked target isn't in Roadhog's line of sight when retracting the hook, they will be moved back to the position where they were originally hooked. So just a little bit better for every hero that's going up against a Roadhog. That's still not really gonna make him too vulnerable. I mean, that's just a little bit less. It's just a little bit better for every hero. Soldier 76 is a heavy pulse rifle, adjusted weapon spread curve, increased spread recovery. So basically what this means is it's going to be very helpful for long range to just burst fire. It's going to go back to a smaller spread when you burst fire, so it'll be a little bit more effective at longer range. As you can see, when they said in the developer comments, they said these changes will make burst firing feel more reliable and increase his effectiveness at longer ranges, as I just explained. For Zenyatta, his Orb of Discord has been nerfed a little bit. The amount of damage amplified by a target with Orb of Discord has been decreased from 50% to 30%. It's a pretty big decrease. I think, I don't know, it felt, Orb of Discord, basically if you just got discorded, you just kind of, get out of the battle for a little bit, wait till it goes down, and maybe try to pick off Zenyatta quick. I don't know how big of a nerf that is, if that's, huge to any Zenyatta players, but I don't know, it's whatever. Orb of Destruction, though, damage has been increased from 40 to 46, so a slight damage increase in his primary attack, which is pretty good. Zenyatta has been actually gotten back to a really good support to choose on any lineup when you're playing. But if you guys did enjoy, leave a like. If you didn't find it helpful, a dislike, and if you want more, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.